I thank her for being patient with me. There have been some roadblocks in getting this on the air, but I think we finally got it all settled. I would like to announce that I will be doing some articles on my past Fanatic Radio Specials interests, and that will include one on Miss Cypress Bay Lady Gaga herself. So, what can I say about Lady Gaga is that she has a lot of fans. And even if she does have a lot of fans, she also has some haters, but I can guarantee you that if you went up to 10 people on the street, 9 people out of 10 would know who Lady Gaga was, regardless of their opinion of her. Her fans are diehard, and they're very creative. They are the little monster fan community. And Stephanie is a huge Lady Gaga fan. She actually has a bit of a following for dressing up as her idol. So without further ado, I will play for you my interview with Stephanie.
Okay, so this segment was awesome when we did the first interview, but stupidly my computer didn't record it, so we're doing it over again. And I would like to introduce my listeners to a very, very gracious Gaga fan who has not flown up and beat me up because the recorder didn't start. This is Stephanie, a.k.a. Cypress Bay Lady Gaga.
Hello. Yeah, it was awesome, but okay, it's cool. We'll make it awesome again.
Well, you're already awesome, so you don't need to worry about the awesomeness on your part. I just need to make up for my part, so it's cool. All right, so for people who don't watch your vlogs and haven't seen your myriad of news appearances or have been to your website, your nickname is Cypress Bay Lady Gaga, and how did you obtain it?
Well, it all started in Halloween of '09 when I wanted to dress like Gaga for Halloween as a costume. And I was determined to, actually. I was really like, okay, I'm going to be Gaga. I'm going to be Gaga. I'm going to be Gaga. So I started to look up some of her outfits, and I saw one that looked pretty easy to replicate, and it was the red leotard outfit. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this one. So I got all the pieces together, and I thought it was really cool, the whole outfit. It's funny because I never thought it looked like any celebrity until I started to dress up. People were like, oh my God, you look like Gaga. But anyway, so I wanted to show it off for school. I thought that'd be a good idea. People dress up for a Halloween at school, might as well show it off. So I went to school in my outfit, and I thought it was pretty awesome because I got a lot of amazing reactions to it. And I got better reactions than the guy that was dressed up as Michael Jackson, so it was creepy. And, so that was a successful day. So then my friend, she was kidding around, but she suggested to me, oh yeah, you should dress up again for Christmas. And I'm like, oh, I should. I took it seriously, and I'm like, oh my God, I am. I'm going to do it. So I dressed up as her again, this time in a new outfit, because I got a new outfit then, the day before winter break. And I got really good feedback, and I just kept doing it over for special occasions. Did it again for Valentine's Day, and, so I basically got my name because my school is called Cypress Bay, and I'm basically the Lady Gaga of Cypress Bay, so it's Cypress Bay Lady Gaga. So that's how it all began.
I am just wondering, when was the first time that you had ever heard of Lady Gaga, and when was the moment that you just became a hardcore fan of hers?
I found out about her in 2008 when Just Dance came out, and at first it was just all about the music. I just liked her song, and I was like, oh, this is good. So I kept looking her up and watched the music videos that were out at the time, and I'm like, wow, she's pretty cool. So then I started to look her up, and just got more intrigued in what she was about, and then I became really obsessed. And then I'm like, oh my God, she's awesome, and I just like everything that she stands for, and she's really different than a lot of people nowadays, and she really did make a big impact on everything. So I just was so intrigued by the way she was, and she totally related to me. So that's how I became a fan and how I knew of her. It was crazy. I never have been this obsessed with someone before.
So these looks, doing a complete 360 and going back to you dressing up as Gaga, how many of these looks do you have at this point?
I have about 14 different looks. It's a lot, yeah. I have a lot from different music videos and stuff. So I have 14. It's a lot, and a lot of wigs. I don't know how many. I don't count those.
You have like a Batman cave of like wigs and Lady Gaga costumes.
Yeah, like my closet's like Gaga.
It's a Gaga closet.
Yeah, it's basically actually my room is a freaking all Gaga.
Obviously, with all of these looks, I mean, I have no idea how many of them were purchased as a complete package or if you made any of these handmade, but is this like an expensive hobby, obviously?
Yeah, it can get expensive. It can go anywhere, like an outfit can go anywhere between like $50 to $200 depending on which one you're getting, which one you want to do. But I mean, if you make it yourself, it usually ends up being like cheaper than buying it already made and stuff. But yeah, it can get pretty expensive, especially after buying. Like you have to buy accessories and stuff, and the wig to match to it. So yeah, it can get expensive.
Well, are there any outfits that you really, really have an attachment to for one reason or another, other than obviously the infamous red outfit?
Yeah, I'm totally really proud of the telephone outfit that I have because I made that from scratch with my grandma, like completely from scratch. And I was determined to make it work, and it did. Honestly, I really am proud of it. I mean, it's I think it's, if not my most famous one, I think it is. So now a lot of people have been seeing me in that outfit, and and I'm going to be on TV with that outfit. So yeah, I'm really proud of that one.
So you have had a lot of appearances on various news programs. Obviously, you're all over YouTube. You've been featured at your high school, and you even won an award at your high school for being Cypress Bay Lady Gaga. But I'm wondering, have you kept track of like how many times you've been on TV at this point for your hobby?
I have been on TV, on MTV, on MTV News. I've been on Fox, the local Fox News channel in New York. Yeah, and on Lifetime, I'm going to be on Lifetime on this new show. I've been in like different media, like I've been in the New York Post and this Australian magazine that I had no clue I was in until some fan told me about it. I'm like, really? Oh my God, it's crazy. It was so cool. Like sometimes I don't even know like that I'm in these things. And there's quite a few other things. I mean, I was also in this interview where Gaga was like talking about her like little monsters and how they recreate outfits, and like then like while she was talking about it, like they showed like a picture of like all the fans that were at the Radio City show, and like I'm there like on the corner. I'm like, oh my God, that's so cool. So there's been quite a few things, and it's really, really awesome.
The Little Monsters as a fan community are obviously very tight-knit, and I'm just wondering if you've made any special friendships or relationships with anyone in the fan community, either from events that you've been to or, for dressing up as Gaga at your school and at your local mall and things like that. When
I went to the Today Show in New York, I met a lot of monsters that I was friends with on Facebook, so it was really cool, and it was just awesome. I mean, it was really amazing, actually. When I went to go see her in Madison Square Garden, I was just walking, going through the line, and then some guy was like, hey, you look like the Cypress Gaga. And I'm like, oh my God, that's me. How do you know about me? Like all the way over here in New York. And I was like freaking out. And that was awesome. I mean, so yeah, I've bonded with a lot of monsters. My best friend is a little monster, and my boyfriend is too. I mean, I met him because of this, actually. So I'm really thankful for a lot of things that's happened from it.
So getting back to what you mentioned earlier with the Today Show in Madison Square Garden, I'm just wondering how many times you've seen Gaga in concert.
Well, I've seen her the first time in Radio City in New York, and I saw her the second time in Madison Square Garden, and then the third time at the Today Show a few days later. And I'm actually going to see her 2 more times here in Florida. So those concerts are back to back. So I'm going to be there super early because, I don't know, me and my friend want to try to meet her somehow. So we're going to camp out there and wait for her. But yeah, I'm going to see her a total of 5 times. So I'm excited for the 2 upcoming shows.
Nice. It'll definitely be a little bit warmer waiting conditions for you to kind of wait for the concert, whereas like us in the north, we're going to have to freeze our patooties off waiting for her.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing that I'm lucky to have here.
Well, you did mention the Today Show, and I saw your video where you were kind of interacting with all of your fellow monsters, waiting in that huge long line for hours waiting for the Today Show, and I'm wondering how that experience was, like camping out and waiting for this free concert.
It was an amazing experience. It really was, because I got to meet a lot of people I had on Facebook, and I got to meet a lot of new monsters. And after that day, we added each other on Facebook, and it was just really amazing to be like with people that love what you love, and like just to be singing like Gaga songs, while you're waiting, and it was really, really cool, and just taking pictures with everybody. And I mean that day, that whole day, we did not sleep. We couldn't sleep. And like, how can you sleep?
Were you able to get your hands on any of the pizza that Gaga sent, or was that earlier than you had showed up?
That was actually like earlier that day, so I didn't get that, but I did get the water that she sent. So I still have those little water can thing that she gave us, and I also have the wristband that they gave to us still. So.
Very cool. So her appearance on the Today Show was great, but I know that there was a bit of controversy behind that for the really big fans who showed up early and waited in line, and I'm just wondering if you were one of the people who experienced what had happened that day.
Well, actually, that was something that got all of us really, really pissed off. I mean, I didn't really know much about what was going on until the next day, where a lot of little monsters were tweeting and complaining about what really had happened. And basically, all the people in the front were non-Gaga fans. There were people that had VIP, or they were just like family from people that had connections or worked there or something. So they blocked out most of us, and then even the first person in line couldn't like nearly see us good, and so all of us were pretty pissed off. I mean, and it was just that sucked, but I mean, the experience was amazing regardless. So
right. So you do look a lot like Gaga, and you have been featured in a lot of news pieces, and you'll soon be on this Lifetime show. And I'm just wondering if anyone ever offered you money to be a professional Gaga lookalike, would you want to do that, or would you consider it being then less of a fan hobby and more of a profession?
Yeah, I mean, I do it mainly, because I'm a fan. I love Gaga. I just do it for fun. So I mean, it all depends what happens. I mean, I'm not gonna go look out to be one, but if someone contacts me, I'll just see what it's about. I don't know. Just depends where everything takes me. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know once the TV show is on. Like, maybe I'll get like people asking me stuff. I mean, it's good for many opportunities for me. The TV show. Like, you never know what I can get. So whatever happens, basically.
Well, you could also help to compensate yourself for some of these more expensive Gaga outfits.
Oh yeah, true.
I know that when you first started doing these Cypress Bay Lady Gaga vlogs, you were in high school, and I'm just wondering if you've left yet or if you're going to be graduating this year.
I'm graduating this year, so it's kind of sad because I'm gonna miss all the memories and stuff. I mean, I'm still gonna keep the Cypress Bay Lady Gaga name because it's really hard to change it now. It's just like everybody knows me as that. So I mean, I want to like visit back and stuff every now and then if I can, if they let me. So yeah, I'm graduating this year.
So you mentioned earlier a show on Lifetime, and I've seen your photos on Facebook where, and I kid you not, guys, because you really need to go and look at these pictures. You look exactly like Gaga, and I'm just wondering what this show is about that you'll be on eventually.
Well, the show, it's called Academy of Glam, and it's basically about like aspiring makeup artists, and like it's a reality show. It's basically about them. But the pilot episode had to do with celebrity lookalikes, and then they had these professional makeup artists that actually studied from that school were doing the makeup on, the models, which is like me and like the other people, and they were showing the new aspiring, makeup artists how they did it and stuff. So basically, they were recreating the models into the celebrity, and so I got chosen to be the Gaga one, and it was really amazing because I didn't even look for them. They found me and they contacted me to do it, and it was crazy because I never thought that me dressing up like once for Halloween at school would turn into me being on Lifetime. So it's really cool, really awesome.
That is awesome. I mean, that's a pretty landmark event for any fan. Like, oh hey, yeah, I dressed as my idol, and now I'm going to be on TV. When you do go to college, are you going to dress up as Cypress Bay Lady Gaga randomly during classes?
Actually, I want to go to a college here. It's where most students like start out with, like the 2 years and like cancer. But that's where I want to go at first. And I already dressed up there once. Just walked around, see what people would say. So I probably will do that too.
Well, they've already had the pre-screening, so when you come on campus, they're like, oh yeah, hey, what's up?
Yeah, and a lot of people from my school are gonna go there, so yeah, still know.
So we're coming to the end of the interview, and I guess the most important question in all of this is, where would you be without being a Gaga fan, and where would you be without being Cypress Bay Lady Gaga, and I mean, where would you be without this fan community today?
Where would I be? I mean, I know I would not have a lot of things that I have now because through this, I met a lot of amazing people, and I gained my best friend through it, my boyfriend, and like just a lot of amazing things have happened, and a lot of recognition that I don't know. I think I wouldn't have had like before because I don't know. I was just a lot more of like a really quiet person, and never tried to do anything wow-ish. So I mean, I'm glad that everything happened. It's crazy how things happen. I don't know, it's weird. I never thought something like this would ever happen actually. So.
Well, the final step in the whole process is we just need to get you to meet Gaga. That's what we need to do.
That's what I'm trying to do. I mean, I know I'll meet her, but I just don't know when. But I know I will.
Yeah, exactly. Well, as long as you just keep that attitude, it will happen. Because, I mean, look at everything else that's happened for you already. Because when you're a devoted fan and you help to bring promotion to the people that you admire, good things do happen. So I would just say just keep up the good work.
Yeah, thanks. I'm going to continue doing this until, I don't know. I'm going to just continue doing this. It's really fun, and I love to do it, and it's something that I love to do, so why not? Why stop doing it?
Exactly. So is there, I know there's an abundance of links to find you, but how can people interact with you online if they wanted to find you and talk to you about this?
Basically, you can look up my fan page on Facebook. Just search Cypress Bay Lady Gaga, and the only one there. And on YouTube, if you search up Cypress Bay Lady Gaga, you can see my YouTube channel there. It's GoshinLG. And all my videos are on there. So you can look all that up there. And on my website, cypressbayladygaga.com. And, you know, through that, there's a lot more things too. But those are the main things that you'd be able to, like, look more up about me or even, like, talk to me personally.
All right, guys, so that was the interview. Finally got it all up and running. Everything ran relatively smoothly. And, again, I will be putting up an article relatively soon from my interview with Stephanie with some other audio that you didn't get to hear for one reason or another. Yeah, so Stephanie, thank you for the interview. I hope you have fun when you go see Gaga pretty soon. And thanks to everyone for listening. Have a great night.